Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So here we have the Evil Buu, the skinny Evil Buu. We're going to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken our boy here, and we're also going to give him the Rainbow Star, and we'll kind of go over what I'm thinking about this Buu. I think that this Buu can be pretty good. Fat Buu himself does not need a full Majin Power team. He's not reliant on, like, you know, full Majin Power characters or anything like that. But this Buu right here, he is reliant on a full Majin Power team to be at his best. I think you could definitely get away with it without having a direct full one, but like he certainly does want it, right? Now, in terms of the build, I did kind of just go more so aimed at dodge than anything. I almost, like, I think that this guy can do a lot of damage. I was really considering maybe even leaning a little bit more into other stats. I probably should. I might change this up, actually. Go more towards it. Because the thing is, like, here, if we look at this, this is the big line that I think really matters for this guy. So he gets 1 key, 40% attack and defense, and then he gets 10% crit and dodge per Majin Power category ally in the team. And then if all allies are Majin Power on the team, he gets a guaranteed additional super. All attacks become crits. It's like this guy in a full Majin Power team, he's pretty effective. And then, I mean, you also count, this is 100% attack for 4 turns. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch it up on the fly to this right here. Yeah, this is really gonna be, I think, a lot better. Because this guy on a full Majin Power team, he's gonna be, I think, an electric banner unit. I really do wish that the banner units gave support, but at a certain point, if they're really effective, I mean, I don't know. Let's jump in. I think that this guy's actually gonna be really good. Alright guys, we are here in an event, going up against the Evolution Blue Vegeta fight. I do like to use this fight quite a bit for showcases. One extra little portion about Evil Buu that we should talk about, though, that's actually, you know, pretty big for this fight specifically, is we do have a high chance to nullify and counter Ki Blast super attacks. Which, of course, Evolution Blue Vegeta does do. So we have a couple of characters that have Ki Blast super attacks in this batch of units. This guy, and then, of course, the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That will be pretty relevant in Red Zone movie Boss Rush. So Evil Buu right here could be pretty good. Like, if we want to do the Fat Buu showcase on the Majin Power team, which we easily could. The only thing about running Majin Power right now, it's probably a little bit easier to get it done. 21 is certainly an upgrade over, like, the physical Super Buu that we might want to run or something like that. But right now, 21 is not yet returned on JP, so we only have 55% friends that we're dealing with, which is not the greatest. Alright, so let's just take a look at Buu's links. We have Majin, one of the best links in the game. Brutal Beatdown is very good. Kamehameha, up. Infinite Regeneration, also one of the best links in the game. Nightmare, The Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. Wow, he has a lot of attack from links. Every link is attack except for Infinite Regeneration. This 2 key, 3% HP regen, 10% defense. Every other attack he has, every other link he has is giving him attack. Okay. Majin, of course, is very important, by the way. 2 key, 15% attack and defense. So these characters are going to look a lot more impressive, these Majin Buu characters, if they're link leveled. Alright, so Buu's at 245k. Let's just see a turn, and then I'll blabber away endlessly about what exactly he's doing, what he's bringing to the table and stuff like that. One big thing to keep in mind is that his super attack effect, he gets 100% attack for 4 turns. So we can see his damage skyrocket, potentially. 100% attack on super attack is crazy. It's very rare. Considering, you know, we're about to hit 10 years, it's pretty rare for a character to get massive on super attack raise. Please, super dude. Of course he doesn't. You're kidding me. Alright, whatever. Because I do obviously want to get that animation in the video. I do think that this Evil Buu is going to be pretty good. The thing about him, though, is, you know, he's more restricted than any of this new batch of characters. Evil Buu is. Evil Buu really wants to be run on a full Majin Power team. On a full Majin Power team, I think Evil Buu is going to be very, very good. But once you start subtracting Majin Power characters, how good he is going to definitely take a hit. His defense seems to be non-existent, basically. So he is going to be relying quite heavily on dodging. He's going to need to dodge hits for sure. Alright guys, so we got a couple of super attacks last turn, so we should be looking a lot better on this turn, right, in terms of our damage. Because remember, it's a 4-turn 100% attack buff that he's getting. So we're going to have, you know, basically, you know, access to at least 2 guaranteed more stacks on this turn. So let's just kind of like go over some of the basics of what Evil Buu is doing right here. We went over his links. We went over his super attack effect. So the biggest thing with him is per Majin Power category ally in the team, he gets 1 key, 40% attack and defense. And then he gets, well, no, wait, is the key just... No, the key is part of it. You could tell. Yeah, okay. So he gets 1 key, 40% attack and defense, 10% chance to crit, and 10% chance to dodge per Majin Power category ally in the team. Right, so if we have a full Majin Power team, he's 70% dodge character. And then if the whole team is Majin Power, he gets a guaranteed additional super and guaranteed crits. So, I mean, 70% dodge, guaranteed additional super, guaranteed crits, and then he gets, you know, 100% attack every super attack he does. Pretty solid. All right, let's go ahead and go this. Then he gets 60% attack and defense on super attack. So he is going to get... So the only defense he gets is 60% on super. Like, his defense is so low. Like, he has one of the lowest defensive stats of, like, a character we've seen. But he is 70% dodge. But, like, you're going to get hit. I mean, people don't try and understand my perspective, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, you're going to get hit no matter how high your dodge is. Even if your dodge is 99%, like, you're going to get hit. Unless it's 100%, you're going to get hit eventually. So, I mean, that's unfortunate. But that's where we can continue talking about what he does. He does survive a KO attack once per turn if HP is 40% or more. He gets 60% attack if HP is 60% or more. And then he gets 5% HP regen start of turn. Another 5% HP regen if HP is 80% or less at the start of turn. And then another 10% HP if HP is 40% or less at the start of turn. So when you combine his healing with like Fat Buu and Buu tanks and a lot of this, like he's a good fit for the Majin Power team. Okay, we did get hit right there, sure. We're up to 11 million. I mean, this is a guaranteed crit. And then he has a guaranteed additional super. And his animations look really good too, by the way. I'll take it when the character has really good looking animation. Like, it does feel, you know, I could live with a character not having the greatest animations if they're good. Like, I'll take them being good over animations needing to be good, right? Nice, that's a hit on potential system additional super right there. Do they look good? Yeah, he looks good. Bam, there we go. I'll take character being good over good animations. But when the animations look really good, like, you could, it does feel good. And I think his animations look really good. For a bandit unit, for sure, for sure. Alright, now we're going up against Evolution Blue Vegeta. Not a good idea to clown around with him. Let's just transform into Buhan here. We don't have big bad bosses up. Only 3, huh? We could get smoked here. Pretty easy we get smoked on this turn, actually. But, to be fair, I mean, we've shown what Evil Buu can do already. Like in terms of the showcase, we've covered most of it. You know, just understand that he's healing a lot of, either a little bit of HP or a lot of HP at the start of turn, depending. He does have a survived KO attack. That can synergize very well with Fat Buu, by the way. You could put Evil Buu in slot 1. You know, maybe he lives a KO attack with 1 HP. And then, you know, Fat Buu, you know, even if he gets hit, he's going to take 1 HP. He'll revive, right? So, like, the synergy is there, which I like. I think the HP regen is nice to combine potentially with Fat Buu as well. We might need Mr. Buu to dodge here. Let's see. Maybe we attack broke it with Buuhan. Nope, there it is right there. Alright, well, if we get cooked, I'll probably just head right back in. Because both phases of Vegeta are Ki Blast Supers. We just barely lived. Nope, okay. We only had 3 rainbows right there. We will come back in because both phases are Ki Blast Supers, and I really would like to get the animation of Evil Buu, you know, doing the Ki Blast counter. All right, so let's go ahead and get just a couple of more turns here of Evil Buu. Again, we've kind of seen what Evil Buu is able to do in terms of his damage and in terms of his dodging and stuff like that. I think he does fulfill a bit of a role in that he can help out Fat Buu. The only thing, though, is that I would not say he's not tied to Fat Buu's hip, right? I do maybe wish... I mean, for a banner unit, do I really care that he has, like, this Majin power restriction? Not really. I'd rather he has that to make him good, which he is. But, I mean, it's like, if we're... Fat Buu, we could just run on a lot of different teams, a lot of different places. It's pretty easy to do that with Fat Buu. But we can't really do that with Evil Buu, right? Like, if we're going to run Evil Buu, it's... I mean, I will not be running him unless it's full Majin power. Because, you know, his defense is so bad. I mean, we just saw him take damage from phase 1. He has type advantage over this. His defense is horrible. He has none whatsoever. Like, of a summonable character, I don't know how far back we'd have to go to find a summonable character with lower defense than this guy. Like, I mean, maybe you could say, like, Standby Dragon Fist, but, like, that doesn't, I don't know, that's not, like, really the same thing to compare it to. So, if I'm going to run him, I'm going to make sure we've got the maximum possible dodge we could have on him. And that's the thing, like, you know, it's like, I know people might want to, you know, look into, you know, giving him full additional for the 100% damage, which is cool, but, I mean, his defense, like, he literally is, he is the biggest example of dodge or die above anything else. Any character you think is dodge or die, maybe Hirudegarn or something like that, that Skinny Buu is 50 times more dodge or die than any other character, right? So, alright, I guess at this point, I'll just, I mean, again, like, he's not mega complex. At this point, we just, oh, 21, please. She lived, okay. At this point, we just need to see him get the Ki Blast counter, and I think we're good. Alright, guys, one thing to keep in mind at the bottom, look at our HP bar, right? All 3 of these guys right here, the healing just combines, combo healing. Boom. And then keep in mind, these 2 rat bastards both have infinite regeneration. Buu tanks, or, you know, now Buuhan, they do not have infinite regeneration. But all the other Buus do. So, alright, pretty good. Yeah, I do like this guy, man. Again, I think after this will be our last turn, and then I'll just directly cut to the animation. Surely Vegeta's just gonna open with the super. No, okay. All right, let's take a look at our damage then. I guess whatever. I mean, he's doing guaranteed crits. He's guaranteed additionals, guaranteed crits. I mean, that's always good. We're not gonna turn our nose up at guaranteed crits. I love guaranteed crits. If you're curious, I do. I love guaranteed crits. Okay, super, please. Okay. Oh, we didn't get it. So we're dead. We died. Yeah, we died. Oh, no, we did. Okay, well, oh, okay. Yeah, right. We just normally dodged it. All right, so it is a 50% chance, which, again, we did not get. But, you know, then Buu, of course, does just have his normal dodge as well. All right, well, we'll come back in. We'll try and get it. I do obviously have to get that in the video here. All right, guys, we are resetting right here. We actually, I'm literally trying to get the Ki Blast counter, and I'm going to finish the video. But I could just quickly set up what's about to happen once we come back in. Just through the process of me trying to get the Ki Blast counter, we're going to see the other monster value that pure Evil Buu does have here. And that's, so he has the survive KO mechanic, right? So what'll happen is in slot 1 right here, you know, Super Buu, or excuse me, Evil Buu is going to get hit multiple times right here. But it's going to take us down to 1 HP. But then we have Fat Buu in slot 2. So Fat Buu is then going to die. Because he's gonna get hit, he's going to take 1 damage. But then we're going to revive with Fat Buu. So that this works out well because we could show the synergy that the two of them do have, right? Which is that, you know, Evil Buu, he can live, you know, the KO attacks. I guess survive KO attacks is a good mechanic to have on a 70% dodge character, because you could get hit, have 1 HP, and then dodge several attacks, right? So there we go. Then he gets hit. This would kill us, but we're going to have 1 HP left. All right, so now Buu could have 70 million defense right here. It doesn't matter. I guess it is possible you take 0 damage, but that's not... it's just like RNG, right? That you can take 0 damage, but it's just RNG. It's just one of the numbers that could pop up when you're, you know, taking like minimum amounts of damage. So Buu's gonna get all these stacks, but he is actually gonna die right here. But again, it sets up well where Evil Buu survives with 1 HP, and then we're able to revive with Fat Buu. So now Fat Buu is gonna be at full power, which is good. Alright guys, we'll definitely get it here. This is turning into a struggle. I've been recording this video for about an hour now, so let's see if we can get this. I think this is my last attempt in Evolution Blue Vegeta. So if we don't get it in this attempt, I'll have to go to a different event. I mean, there's 1,000 events that do Ki Blast super attacks, right? Alright, we get the Hidden Potential System additional. That's good. Alright, now remember, it is a counter. It's not just a dodge. Let's go ahead and get this right here. Okay. We got it. Nice. Nice, Buu. And wha-bam. Yeah, here, have that back. That's pretty good damage on the counter right there. We'll take it. Yeah, Evil Buu, he's a good banner unit. He's good. I would definitely prefer if both Gotenks and Evil Buu also had support tacked onto their kits. But I think both of them seem pretty damn good. Alright, guys. There we go. So there was Evil Buu. Again, he seems to be a pretty solid banner unit. The only thing I would really add to him, I mean, I would definitely prefer a little bit more defense than what he's rocking. I mean, you know, without question. It's like, you know, you guys know, I'm the dodge guy. I love dodge, but, I mean, right now, I mean, he's taken about 500k from a lot of these normals. I mean, maybe we could take a little bit less than 500k. That would be good. You guys can let me know. His defense is just way too low. But he is still good. So this is the Dispelled Evil Heart, Majin Buu Pure Evil. Leader skills, Majin Power category key, 330% of stats. By the way, here's his 200% teams. So Fat Buu, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then, of course, Android 21. Android 21, if we're going to run full Majin Power, I think Android 21 right now is probably the best way to do that. Although the Infinite Barrage of 55% friend Android 21 is certainly not good. So Evil Buu's passive is Threat of Pure Evil. He gets 1 key, 40% attack and defense, a 10% chance to crit, and a 10% chance to dodge per Majin Power category ally in the team. And then if all allies are Majin Power category, he gets an additional super and guaranteed crits. So 70% dodge, guaranteed crits, guaranteed additional super. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then he gets 60% attack and defense on super attack. He gets another 60% attack if HP is 60% or more when attacking. He gets 5% HP regeneration at the start of turn. Then another 5% HP regeneration if HP is 80% or less at the start of turn. And then another 10% HP regeneration if HP is 40% or less at the start of the turn. He also survives KO attacks up to once per turn when HP is 40% or more. We, in this video, did see kind of like the best way to utilize that, which is him in Slot 1. He survives with 1 HP. Fat Buu in Slot 2. Fat Buu dives. Fat Buu revives. Right. Definitely the best way to go about using that. Then he gets a high chance to nullify Ki Blast super attacks and counter them, which we did see. That's a good ability, especially with his guaranteed crits and the 100% attack he gets for 4 turns from a super attack effect. And then finally, he recovers HP with Sweet Treats. So we could maybe try and take advantage of that. Oh, we could with Fat Buu's active skill, because of the way this guy's built, he's going to start with 12 key because of his passive. So we could give the candies to this guy or Fat Buu. It wouldn't really actually make a difference, because Fat Buu gives himself the 12 ki from his active. This guy gets ki from his passive. Okay, interesting. But could help in maybe like the Super Buu stage or something like that. Bosses that create the sweet treats, you know, being able to get some HP could help. It's very rare, but I mean, there's places where we could do it. His super attack is the Kamehameha, which gets him 100% attack for 4 turns. And he does supreme damage to the enemy. Links are Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Kamehameha, Infinite Regeneration, Nightmare, The Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. And then his 12 ki multiplier is 140%, kind of the normal number we would see. One thing to keep in mind is, look at that. We know that they're about to EZA. Obviously, Fat Buu is really good right now. Maybe we'll get LR Kid Buu in part 2. This guy could EZA as well at some point during the celebration. So, Majin Power, things are looking good. Now, this Buu, he's certainly not going to be a buff to every team the way some characters could be, because obviously this guy needs to be on a full Majin Power to be at his most effective. I personally will not be running this guy unless it's full Majin Power. His defense is way too low to clown around with anything under 70% dodge. So he, of course, is on the Majin Power category team. Then he's also on the Majin Buu Saga team. Quite a bit of buffs for the Majin Buu Saga lately. That's good. That's good. You know, really build this team back up. It's nice. Then Buu is also on Transformation Boost. But again, I mean, I'm only running this guy on full Majin Power. We're also over here on the Artificial Life Form category team too. Then we're down here on the Kamehameha category team. Sure. This is a team I'm really waiting for a new leader for. He's also over here on Power Absorption, is what this is. So he'd be able to take advantage of the support from EGL Buu Piccolo, if Buu Piccolo got his EZA. Oh yeah, he's on Sworn Enemies as well. Nice, yeah, okay. He's on the Sworn Enemy category team. Beautiful, which Fat Buu leads. And then finally, he's down here on Worldwide Chaos. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think about this Pure Evil Buu. For a ban unit, I'd say he's pretty good. He's definitely runnable. He does fulfill what I want out of ban units, which is to help the main Dokkan Fest. He does and doesn't, though. Because it's like, he's the one that we need to fulfill the restriction for to run him. Fat Buu, basically is restrictionless. One Buu Saga ally in the team besides Fat Buu is the only thing you need to worry about, which is nothing. Because if you're running Fat Buu, you're probably going to run, you know, Buuhan or something like that. So, that's the only thing about this guy is his restriction kind of hurts a bit in him just being a direct Fat Buu buff. Only thing I wish he would have had is maybe he could have had some Majin Power support tacked on as well. You know, 2 ki, 30% attack and defense to Majin Power at the end. I think, I really do prefer ban units having the direct support like that, but, I mean, this is definitely still a good character, so. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.